Hello everyone. It's been just a crazy couple of months. I can't even remember the last time I put up a video, but with the weather and just life in general, it's just been nuts. Went up yesterday. We've had snow, and fortunately I was able to get into the cabin and actually had to bring the batteries down for the winter. I did get a wall put in for the bedroom and got some insulation up, and I did a test run on a space heater that runs a temperature all the way down to I think 40 degrees, and I wanted to see if it would be able to power it. Nothing else on in the cabin, just the thermometer, or just the heater, and it was still too much for the battery storage that I had, and it was using all the power. And the shorter days and snow, we've had the snow days and rain days, just didn't seem to be enough. So actually I'm looking for a lower wattage use heater that would just keep the temperatures in there at 32. But that's going to have to be next year's battle, and hopefully we can come up with something that'll work. Just didn't have the time this year. It's just been so crazy, everything going on, and the craziness of the world. Right now I'm actually headed to go vote. Not a political video by any means, but I am tired of nothing but politics in the news. And what really sucks is that I know without a doubt that we're all going to vote as a country today in the days ahead. I'm guessing the majority of the results will be revealed. There's probably going to be some lawsuits from both sides of the aisles, and then it's going to go back to more political crap for the next 2 years until we get to 2024. And quite frankly, I am just fed up with all of it. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. I'm fed up with both sides. When you're willing to step back and take a look at where you are in your life and where you are with being able to survive and make ends meet, we the little people are getting screwed. Period. End of story. I don't care which party you're with. I don't care if you're not with a party. Politicians are getting rich. We're getting screwed, and that's the long and short of it. This election, I'm voting for a couple of local people in hopes of less regulations for the county I'm in, which directly affects what I'm doing on my homestead. And beyond that, honestly don't have candidates that I really like at the national level, at the state level. This is, for me, this is just a local vote this time, and hoping to get a few people in there that'll less regulations so that I can work on building my dream location without the interference of other people who think they know what's better for my life. And I'm fed up with it. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, so it's windy. It's about 61 degrees. I'm gonna have to go stand in line for who knows how long. I'm hoping that I'm going late enough that it'll be a shorter line. Lunch is over, and hopefully that mad rush is gone. But give me a thumbs up if you're just tired of being in a constant election cycles. It's like 365 days a year. It's the election cycle. It doesn't matter when the next election is. We're going to have the garbage for the next 2 years within a matter of days, if not sooner. As soon as each election is decided for each candidate, there will be somebody dropping their name that say, I'm running to replace him and her in 2024. And we're going to listen to this garbage for the next 2 years. They ought to make a law that there's no election talk, no election, no putting your name in the hat, no signing up at the courthouse to run for office until the year of. Give the American people a break from just the constant bombardment of election cycle stuff. I can't be the only one that's absolutely fed up with constant election cycles, and anymore it doesn't matter who's campaigning. All they want to do is bash the other person, and none of them seem to really come with any substance and solutions. They just want to bash the other people. So I hope you did go out and at least exercise your right to vote. It is one of the most important rights that I feel that we have to make our voice heard, regardless of which side of the aisle you're on. And hopefully after this election, maybe they can get some stuff done that is actually beneficial to this country, to us individually. We're all hurting. All of us are facing the impacts of inflation. It doesn't matter which side you're on. The whole thing stinks. Again, it doesn't matter which party's in office. If they're sitting in Washington, D.C., they don't have to worry about the inflation. They are making their millions, and you and I have to figure out how to put gas in our vehicle or put food on the table. And we're the ones that get affected, guys. It doesn't matter which political party you're on. You're getting affected. You're paying more to survive, and they just keep making more rules that take our freedoms away at all levels of the federal government, even the local governments. We're losing our freedoms. Government is not the solution to our problems, and everybody needs to realize that government's not the solution, and that the government actually works for us. We vote them in to do a job, and they've forgotten who they really work for, because they want your vote until they get there, and then once they get there, you don't matter to them. We are insignificant to anybody that's in office. All they see in us is a vote, and as long as we continue to allow that as a population, that's how we're going to be treated. And they're going to do the things to enrich their lives, to enrich their families, and gain power, and we're going to continue to lose. And so I encourage you, one, do vote. So many countries wish they had the right to vote, and they don't get it. So please vote. That's the start. Please vote. Also, please educate yourself on who you're voting for. Don't look at the mainstream media. Call the candidates. If you haven't already, call them. Get a hold of them. They've all got emails and staff, and they do, most of them do, they campaign. Find out who they are as a person. Find out what they truly believe. Look at, if they've been in politics and they're trying to go to a higher level of office, look what they vote for. Look what they voted for before they've started running for their new office, their new position, and see if it aligns with your values.
Call. Press Uconnect phone button to answer.
Sorry about that.
Phone call completed.
Somebody tried to bug me while I'm trying to talk with you folks. So, but educate yourself, people. Please find out who they are. Truly, to the best of your ability. If they won't answer your questions, that should be a red flag. If they won't tell you who they are and what they believe, and all they want to do is attack the other side, don't vote for them. They should be willing to answer any vote that they should be able to answer any question. They should be able to answer any question you ask them. And if they're not willing to, they're not worth your vote because they're hiding something. And that's honestly how I truly feel. I call, I email, I'll text them if their phone number is available. Go to their campaigns. Go to their rallies. I went to a big rally earlier this year, and the purpose of the rally, the person that was running didn't do anything but attack their opponent. They didn't offer anything that they stood for, anything that they would fight for to make my life any better. It was just nothing but a campaign on attacking the opponent, and that's not what we need. And with a little bit of research, I also found that they're not who they say they are. So they're not going to get my vote. Just because their name's on the ballot doesn't mean you have to vote for them. Do a write-in. Everybody's allowed to write in a name. Or don't vote at all on that particular person. You don't have to put a vote in every single box. And if they're not worth your vote, don't vote for them. So, long and short, folks, please go vote. And please educate yourself. Don't trust the media to tell you who to vote for, to give you any accurate information. I don't care what party they're with. Do your own research. Do real research. Email them, call them, show up to a rally, find out who they are. That's the only way we're going to affect change. Don't just vote for a letter. Actually educate yourself. Your vote really does matter if you'll educate yourself to who you're voting for. And unless we start doing that as a group, our votes mean more than nothing. And I'm not so sure they really mean much anymore anyways, but you got to try. If you don't try, then we're going to continue on the same path of losing this country, one way or the other. So anyways, guys, I've pulled up to the polling location, so I've got to step out. I know they don't allow videoing of being in line and that stuff. They'll probably yell at me or kick me out, who knows. So thank you for your time, and please exercise your right to vote. Thank you, and we shall see you on the next video. Bye.